Stop. If you're 75 or older, your body has already started 5 biological countdown sequences that are running right now as you watch this video. Your doctors probably haven't told you about them, not because they don't care, but because most people don't ask the right questions. Here's what terrifies me most. These changes are invisible. You won't feel them happening until it's too late. But here is the good news, and this is why you need to stay until the end. Every single one of these changes can be managed, not stopped, but controlled. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's happening inside your body right now, and more importantly, what to do about it starting today. Let's get into it. I'm going to share something that changed how I understand aging. Scientists have discovered that once we hit 75, our bodies don't just age gradually, they shift gears entirely. It's like switching from cruise control to a completely different operating system. These aren't theories. These are documented biological changes backed by decades of research from institutions like Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, and Harvard Medical School. And the most important part? They happen to everyone, regardless of how healthy you've been your entire life. But here's where it gets interesting and hopeful. While we can't prevent these changes, understanding them gives us power. Knowledge transforms these silent threats into manageable challenges. So let us start with number 5 and work our way to the most critical change, the one that affects everything else. Change number 5. Sleep architecture collapse. Number 5. Your brain is rewriting the rules of sleep, and fighting it is making things worse. Here's what's actually happening. After 75, your deep sleep, the truly restorative stage where your body heals itself, drops by up to 70%. Think about that. You're getting less than 1/3 of the deep sleep you used to get, but it gets more specific. Your brain produces a hormone called melatonin, and after 75, production decreases by about 15% every single year. This isn't just making you tired. It's shifting your entire circadian rhythm forward by 2 to 3 hours. This is called advanced sleep phase syndrome, and it's why you might feel exhausted at 4 p.m. when you used to be energized, and why you're wide awake at 3 a.m. when you want to be sleeping. Here's the kicker. The average 75-year-old wakes up 15 to 20 times per night. Your sleep becomes fragmented, like a broken mirror. Technically still there, but not functioning the way it should. Now, here's what actually works. And this is different from what you've probably been told. First, stop fighting your new schedule. If your body wants to sleep at 8 p.m. and wake at 4 a.m., that's not wrong. It's your new normal. Embrace it instead of lying in bed frustrated. Second, temperature is critical. Keep your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. This isn't about comfort. It is about triggering the biological signals your body needs to enter deep sleep. Third, and this one surprises people, get bright light or direct sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up. This resets your circadian rhythm more effectively than any supplement. Fourth, consider split sleep. This is ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Sleep 4 hours, stay awake for 1 hour doing something calm like reading or meditation, then sleep another 3 to 4 hours. This works with your body's new fragmentation pattern instead of against it. One more thing. If you're taking melatonin supplements, talk to your doctor about timing. Taking it at the wrong time can make things worse. Change number 4, internal thermostat failure. Number 4. Your body's temperature control system is permanently breaking down. And this is more dangerous than you think. Your hypothalamus, the part of your brain that regulates temperature, loses 20% of its thermosensitive neurons after 75. These are the sensors that tell your body when you read too hot or too cold. But it's not just your brain. Your sweat glands decrease by 40%. Your blood vessels lose their ability to constrict when it's cold or dilate when it's hot. And the layer of subcutaneous fat under your skin, Your body's natural insulation thins by 30%. Here's the terrifying part. Your body stops sending warning signals. You won't feel thirsty even when you're dehydrated. You won't shiver even when you're dangerously cold. This is why heat stroke hospitalizations jump by 300% in people over 75. Your body is failing silently, without alarm bells. So here's your protection plan. First, maintain your living space between 68 and 74 degrees year-round. This isn't negotiable. Don't try to save money on heating or cooling at this age. The hospital will cost far more. Second, and this is crucial, drink at least 48 ounces of water daily on a schedule. Not when you feel thirsty, because you won't feel thirsty. Set alarms on your phone if you need to. 6 8-ounce glasses spread throughout the day. Third, dress in layers always. Your body can't adapt quickly anymore, so you need to manually control your temperature with clothing. Fourth, avoid outdoor exercise when temperatures are below 40 degrees or above 75 degrees. I know this seems restrictive, but your body simply cannot handle these extremes safely anymore. Install a programmable thermostat if you don't have one. Make temperature regulation automatic so you don't have to think about it. Life after 60. It's time to live with more wisdom and less worry. Our new book reveals the secrets to graceful aging. From health habits to peace of mind, all the guidance you need is inside. Find your roadmap. Link in the description. Change number 3. Digestive System Slowdown. Number 3. Your entire digestive system has entered permanent slow motion mode, and it's affecting more than just your comfort. There's a medical term for this, presbyesophagus. It means aging esophagus, but it's happening throughout your entire digestive tract. Your esophagus loses 50% of its muscle coordination. Swallowing, something you've done automatically millions of times, becomes a conscious effort. Your saliva production drops by 40%, making it harder to break down food. Your pancreatic enzymes drop by 40%, your stomach acid by 30%. This isn't just about digestion, it's about nutrition. When your stomach acid drops, you can't absorb vitamin B12 and iron properly. This leads to anemia, fatigue, and cognitive issues that people often mistake for dementia. But here's where it gets really problematic. The villi in your intestines, tiny finger-like projections that absorb nutrients, shrink by 25%. And your colon transit time can increase from 30 hours to over 100 hours. Think about that. Food sitting in your system for more than 4 days. This is why chronic constipation becomes such a serious issue. Here's your strategic approach. First, eat smaller meals every 3 to 4 hours. Maximum 400 to 500 calories per meal. Your system can't handle large meals anymore, but it can handle frequent small ones. Think of it like putting kindling on a fire instead of large logs. Second, chew every bite 30 times. I know this sounds excessive, but your stomach can't do the work anymore. You need to do it with your teeth. Proper chewing increases nutrient absorption by up to 40%. Third, take digestive enzyme supplements 15 minutes before eating. These replace what your body is no longer producing. Look for supplements with amylase, protease, and lipase. Fourth, consume probiotic foods daily. Yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi. Your gut bacteria are essential for digestion, and they need constant reinforcement. Fifth, adjust your fiber. But here's the key. You need soluble fiber, not insoluble. Oatmeal, apples, beans, and carrots. These absorb water and help move things through your system gently. One practical tip. Keep a food journal for 2 weeks. Track what you eat and how you feel 2 hours later. You'll discover patterns your body is trying to tell you. Change number 2, balance system deterioration. Number 2, your balance system is experiencing a triple threat failure and falls are now your greatest danger. Let me put this in perspective. After 75, falls become the leading cause of injury-related death. More dangerous than car accidents. More dangerous than anything else. And it's because 3 separate systems are failing simultaneously. First threat. Your vestibular system, the balance sensors in your inner ear, loses 40% of its sensory cells. These cells don't regenerate. Second threat. Proprioception, your body's awareness of where it is in space, decreases sensitivity by 50%. Your muscle is used to automatically tell your brain their position. Now that signal is weak and delayed. Third threat. Your vision changes dramatically. Contrast sensitivity drops by 60%. Depth perception drops by 40%. You literally cannot see obstacles and distances the way you used to. But here's the most critical part. Your brain's processing speed for balance information slows by 70%. Even if the signals were perfect, your brain can't react fast enough. And there's a fourth factor that ties everything together. Your ankles lose 40% of their strength. Your body used to use an ankle strategy for small balance corrections, quick ankle movements that keep you stable. Now you're forced to use a hip strategy, which is slower and less effective. This is why a small stumble that you would have corrected instantly at 50 now becomes a fall at 75. Here's your fall prevention protocol. First, daily balance training. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Hold on to the counter at first, then try without support. Even 2 minutes per day makes a measurable difference. Second, and this is backed by strong research, practice Tai Chi. Studies show it reduces fall risk by 45%. It trains all 3 systems simultaneously: vestibular, proprioception, and vision. Check if your local senior center offers classes. Third, dual task training. Balance while counting backwards from 100 by 7 south. This trains your brain to handle balance while distracted, which is when most falls happen. Fourth, modify your home right now. Remove all throw rugs, they're fall traps. Install grab bars in the bathroom. Improve lighting, especially in hallways and staircases. Use night lights so you're never walking in darkness. Fifth, your shoes matter more than you think. Firm, non-slip soles. Low heels even for men's shoes. Your shoes are part of your balance system now. Test yourself. Stand with your feet together and close your eyes. If you can't maintain balance for 10 seconds, your fall risk is elevated. Don't be discouraged. This can improve with practice. You've earned your wisdom. Now, own your future. Stop Settling, our new book, unlocks the powerful secrets, tips, and guidance you need to make life after 60 your most vibrant chapter yet. Get the complete roadmap to health, peace, and joy. Click the link and transform your next chapter. Change number 1, muscle mass catastrophic decline. And now we reach number 1, the most critical change, the one that affects everything else we've discussed, catastrophic muscle loss. After 75, your body triggers what I can only describe as a self-destruct sequence. You're losing muscle at 3 to 5% per year. And this isn't just about strength. Muscle is metabolic tissue that affects your heart, your bones, your immune system, your brain. Here's what's happening at the cellular level. First, anabolic resistance. Your muscles literally stop responding to protein and exercise signals the way they used to. You can eat protein and exercise, and your muscles might barely respond. Second, your satellite cells, these are stem cells that repair and build muscle, decrease by 70%. You have almost no cellular repair capacity left. Third, your type 2 muscle fibers, these are your fast twitch. Power fibers that help you catch yourself during a fall die off twice as fast as type 1 fibers. Fourth, your testosterone and growth hormone levels crash. And inflammation markers like interleukin-6 rise by 300%, actively breaking down muscle tissue. Fifth, your mitochondria, the power plants in your cells, lose efficiency, leaving your muscles with 65% less energy to work with. Here's the statement that should shock everyone. 10 days of bed rest after age 75 equals 2 years of normal muscle loss. 10 days. This is why hospital stays are so devastating. This is why a simple flu that puts you in bed can change your life. But here's the powerful part. This is where you have the most control. First, protein timing is everything. You need 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at every meal. Not just total daily protein, distribution matters. Your muscles can only process so much at once. Second, and this is specific, make sure you're getting 3 grams of leucine per meal. Leucine is the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. It's found in chicken, beef, fish, eggs, and whey protein. Third, vitamin D supplementation is not optional. Vitamin D deficiency accelerates muscle weakness dramatically. Get your levels tested and supplement accordingly. Most people over 75 need 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily. Fourth, exercise timing matters. Morning workouts are more effective because your hormone levels, even though they're lower than they used to be, are still highest in the morning. Fifth, recovery is longer now. Allow 72 hours between training the same muscle groups. Your body needs more time to repair and adapt. Here's a practical daily plan. Breakfast. 3 eggs plus Greek yogurt equals 30 grams protein. Lunch. 4 ounces chicken or fish equals 28 grams protein. Dinner. 4 ounces lean beef or salmon equals 30 grams protein. Snack. Protein shake or cottage cheese equals 20 grams protein. And for exercise, 2 to 3 resistance training sessions per week. Even light weights or resistance bands make a difference. The goal isn't bodybuilding, it's survival. One critical point. If you get sick or injured and need bed rest, do isometric exercises in bed. Tense and hold muscle groups even if you can't move. Something is infinitely better than nothing. So let's bring this together. These 5 changes are happening right now. They're certainties, not possibilities. Your sleep architecture is restructuring. Your thermostat is failing. Your digestion is slowing. Your balance is deteriorating. Your muscles are declining. But here's what I need you to understand. Knowing about these changes transforms everything. You're not suffering through aging anymore. You're managing biological processes. The difference between someone who thrives after 75 and someone who declines rapidly isn't genetics or luck. It's knowledge and action. Every recommendation I've given you today is based on peer-reviewed research from institutions like Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, Harvard Medical School, and the National Institutes of Health. This isn't opinion, this is medical science. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, pick one change, just one, and implement the recommendations this week. Don't try to do everything at once. Maybe it's adjusting your sleep schedule or starting a protein timing plan or installing grab bars in your bathroom. Second, share this video with someone who needs it. Your spouse, your siblings, your friends. This information could literally save someone's life. Third, leave a comment telling me which change surprised you most and what you're going to do about it. I read every comment, and your experiences help others. Fourth, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm creating more content specifically for people over 75 with practical, science-based strategies that actually work. And finally, remember this. These biological changes are not a death sentence. They're not even a decline if you know how to manage them. They're just a new phase of life that requires new strategies. Your body is changing, but your ability to live a full, active, joyful life isn't gone. It just needs to be supported differently. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. and I'll see you in the next video.